stage really to take it further. What I wanted to do was to try something different. Alter the neck angle, which is simple. Alter the woods, which is simple. But when it comes to electronics, I think I must have had a couple of drinks too many one day, and I decided, why not wire it back to front? So I wired the whole thing back to front, and I've done a bit of studying on distortion circuits. And I found out if you put two capacitors opposite each other, they would eventually distort, but only when it comes to the peak of the cycle. So I put a little micro switch in to do that. And also I put a thing in which is called black ice, which is a distorted capacitor already. I stuck that in for good measure. And I've got some fabulous effects out of it.
Yeah, I stuck it through a box.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Well, yeah, so I say I'll answer to yourself to have a little dabble with it, so give me your opinion on it.
Well, it was just, once I got the knobs sorted out.
You've never been very good with knobs, Dave.
No, and they're only little knobs, so I was familiar with that. What I found was it was a very sweet guitar, with some very sweet tones. And if you like playing jazzy type numbers, it was really, really nice. As you crank it up a bit, then it gets very interesting. I think the idea of having distortion on the guitar, so you can be playing rhythm and then just flick it into lead, is absolutely brilliant. I don't know why more companies don't do that, because it's not too much distortion, it's just enough to fatten it up.
That's right.
And I think that's sensational. Really.
Well, what the next stage is, well, I've been playing about with string gauges. I don't know what you thought about the string gauges.
They were fine for me. What are they, 11s, are they?
10s.
10s?
10s, yeah. But I've gone up from 8 right the way through. I fancy 12s actually, maybe even 13s, and see what happens on that.
I've just gone to 11s.
Yeah. So, the next stage is to try and get the same sound by wiring it normally.
Right.
So I'll change it back so then you'll be able to play with the notes as you normally play.
Yeah, absolutely. Make sure that my nurse is not there while I'm doing it. But, no, absolutely superb piece of work, and I don't know whether the video will show the fine detail. Do you want to see if you get a close in?
There's one thing I really like about it, is if you look at the headstock, there's a piece of very rare Coca-Cola, Brazilian Coca-Cola, which I had to cut into two and boot match it to make it big enough. Because that's one of the problems with all this rare wood, you never get a piece big enough.
Sensational piece of work.
Yeah.
So, folks, if you're looking for a very special guitar and can afford the time because you're a very busy man anyway.
Extremely busy at the moment, but yeah.
I can put you in touch with Ken. You can have a chat. Whatever you want, you can probably do. Is that right?
Within reason.
Within reason.
More or less. I've made lots of acoustics.
Brilliant.
I like making mandolins as well.
Oh wow.
I've got a couple of experimental ones. I like to play about with instruments. I've got a solid ukulele with a twin humbucker on it. I've also...
It's about the right size for me though.
Well, yeah. I've just finished doing a jumbo bass as well, jumbo acoustic bass, which is massive, and it gives me a really nice sound with a very sweet neck on it. So yeah, so if you want a queer guitar making, I'm your man.
Right, well, yeah, okay. Well, thanks very much, Ken, that's brilliant, and we'll pop this on Liverpool Beat, and
There you go, Dave.
We'll be very interested to see your work, which is stunningly beautiful.